And so much has changed in digital marketing over the years and is changing massively now. And perhaps if you're okay, we'll kind of touch on that with the evolution of AI. But what do you think has been so far the single biggest change in marketing communications that you've experienced?
Goodness, that's a huge question. I think probably the way that our clients, customers are engaging,
Okay.
how they're looking for choosing, identifying brands and companies they want to work with, and therefore how are we taking their message to market. There's just so many different channels, and over the years that I've been working in it, lots of service lines have been have been sought out by clients more than others. Budgets have changed over the course of times. The macroeconomic conditions have changed, and all of those have had an impact on how we're all trying to consult our clients on the best way to reach their audiences. And obviously AI, you add AI on top of that, and that is completely reshaping, particularly in our world, which is predominantly B2B technology brands, completely reshaping the way that the buyer is actually being found. So yeah, interesting times.
Really interesting times. And it's hard to be building a brand and building a business when you've got so much change. A lot of the leaders we talk to on this particular podcast is they're finding change the most difficult.
Yes, I think in my position, I've sort of got to have a view of it all. And I think the hardest part for leaders is just the amount of information that is out there. You could spend 24 hours a day just reading up and try to keep on top of people's opinions and thoughts, of which many of those differ depending on who you follow. And I think there comes a point upon which you say, actually, I can't read it all. I can't know it all. What I have got within the organization is brilliant people who understand their craft incredibly well. And I go to them for my points. We have a fantastic CTO, and I will go to Will probably once a day and say to him, I've just read this, is this true? And he'll go, well, some of it is. Some of it's snake oil. What you've got to remember is. And I will go to lots of people within the organization who are heads of their particular service lines and their sectors, and ask them for where they think it is, because very much they're closest to it probably than even I am.